Hello everybody, welcome to Resisting Lockdown Lethargy number 9, glute bridge. Cold, wet, horrible outside, so no culture today, just glute bridge. And we'll have a look at the glute bridge basic and some variations with weights and the old band of brothers, band of sisters, resistance bands as well. The basic shape, glute bridge, as the name suggests, we're tensing and working on the glutes, hamstrings to a lesser extent, but certainly the quads as well. So the basic position, what we're doing, we've got a straight line between the knee and the shoulder, arms in line with the body, and what we're looking for is to be up on the shoulder blades here, tension in the quads there, glutes tight, keeping everything up. So we're keeping our hips up, looking straight up, nice and straight. A variation on that, that's as a static hold. A variation is to lift one leg, so thighs are parallel. So now there's a straight line on the right side between my right toe and right shoulder, and vary that up on the left as well, keeping those thighs parallel when you're doing it. Just to stress your core a little bit more, a little bit work on the core, abs certainly. Take your hands off the ground and put them on your stomach, and then when you lift your leg up, your second leg up, then it's testing your balance and coordination and core strength and stability as well. If it tenses up, just shake it off and find a position so you can get that nice and comfortable and hold that. So there you go, there's your basic glute bridge. Add a bit of degree of difficulty. Put your leg in a stirrup. Now, when I say stirrup, you've got the resistance band, so it's doubled over. It's like I'm standing in two stirrups, and I bring the top of the band up over the top of my thighs, and then bring the glute bridge on again. Now you see I've got some resistance and I'm pushing against some weight. This is a 35 kilo band. You can have whichever band suits you. So now it's a bit like having a weight plate or a weight across my lap there, but I've got a more even pull, or push in this case, against gravity. There we go, so get a nice glute bridge position. There we go, a little bit more resistance. Okay, I can take it up another stage, and it is important that you take these up in stages. Add a bit of weight. Now I'm using just 4 kilo kettlebells here. Go small and then build up. So it's important that you build up the range of motion, build up the ligaments, connective tissue, tendons before getting in a massive arms race in terms of kettlebells or other weights. 4 or 5 kilos is all I'm working with on either hand, but take it up in sensible stages. Glute bridge on. Neutral position straight up. And all we're doing here is introducing a shoulder press back to neutral and a chest press back to neutral. Shoulders and chest. Shoulders up and down, all the way up. That's your neutral position, up, straight up again, and chest. You see, so you can add a bit more weight, just work with one weight. Bit of an ISO hold, a bit more testing, balance and coordination, skills-based fitness again. You can really, you're limited by your imagination on this, but keep it nice and sensible and keep the track nice and even under control. So pick a sensible weight to start with and then park those sensibly. If 4 kilos is too much, go for a 400 gram tin. Baked beans and, what are they? Cashew nuts. Here we go, great stuff. So once again, 400 grams on the end of a lever, and we're going up, down, chest, or singles, coordination. That weight, at 400 grams on the end of a lever, is still, you can do some good, build up the joints, especially if you're lacking in joint flexibility or mobility at this point in time. Okay, if you do want to go large on the weights, one of my favourite exercises, excuse me, is the glute bridge shoulder press. Now watch this at the back. I'd put a cushion at the top, save you smashing a hole in your marble floor. Your partner may not be, you may get impressive abs and impressive glutes, but if you've got a hole in your marble floor, that won't be so popular. So there we go, just a chest press, or rather a shoulder press, whilst keeping the glute bridge on. And once again, park these things sensibly. 2 more for you. Now we can do a glute bridge and a frontal raise. So I'm standing inside the band here and I'm reaching down, this is the upper element, sorry. There we go. I've got it around my knees rather, there we go. So you see what I mean? Upper and lower, and I'm creating a loop around my knees. Glute bridge on, hands about shoulder width apart, and now I'm doing glute bridge and frontal raise. You might want to wear a pair of longer trousers for this, because the bands do tend to bite into your legs a little bit, not drastically so. And we could do a static hold, keep the glute bridge on. This will help you to keep the glute bridge on. There we go. And keep it, say about shoulder width apart. Keep your wrists neutral, avoid your wrists flexing laterally. So keep it nice and neutral that way. There we go. And the last one before we finish is glute bridge again and a band pull apart. So more of a chest exercise with the glute bridge. So glute bridge on again, and probably find the resistance you want. That's about right for me. And from that position, glute bridge, we pull it down to the chest. It's like the old ball workers, if you remember that from the 1960s, if you're of a certain age. Pull it down once again, band pull apart, pull, static hold, just hold it just above sternal notch, just the top of your chest, and then up. But let it come down, so stretch and contract under control. And there you have it. Okay, a variation of glute bridge exercises with and without weight, but what's really important is you progress and regress sensibly. What you don't want to be doing is going in with too big a weight, and that's 12 kilos, 16 maybe, but just take it easy, because it's about building up that flexibility, mobility for using your joints more effectively and efficiently later on with heavier weights. So these are very much either flexibility, agility, mobility exercises, or precursors to heavier weights later on. So there you go, 100 reps or variations of those. That's the tariff for today. That's exercise number 9, glute bridge plus, one of my favourite exercises. Have a great day, see you tomorrow.